Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, it is day 7 of Vlogmas. I'm coming on to show you something that I'm going to make. Now, my original plan was to make something else, and I'm still going to make that, but that'll be tomorrow's Vlogmas because I wasn't ready. I didn't realize that I had to have something ready. I had to have something wait. I had to wait for something to be ready before I could do that particular recipe. So I changed it, so I'm doing the one that I was going to do tomorrow, today. So what I'm making today is, this is kind of just like an idea that I got from a couple of recipes. I'm going to make like these Oreo truffle kind of things with cream cheese and Oreos. Very, very simple recipe. But I think it'll be delicious. And it's simple. It's budget, kind of budget friendly. And basically is, and it's something to add to my arsenal that I can give as gifts this Christmas, because like I told you guys, there is no money for any big gifts or anything, so I'm just making stuff from what I have in my house. I'm just being really, really creative and just really, you know, making cookies and making all kinds of candies and stuff like that I can afford to. And then I'm going to gather it all up, and then I'll give people a little bit of each one, you know, for Christmas and to have for our holiday. So this is what I'm making. So right now I had in my cabinet, I had these Oreos. We bought these, and people they're not really crazy about them. I mean, my husband likes them, but not really big. And these, so these are peanut butter. Okay, so I have like two sleeves and a couple of the peanut butter Oreos, and I figured let me get them used up anyway because they're going to go bad in there. And then I had these that I had bought for a recipe from the Dollar Tree. I had a box of these. So I have about, I don't know, six or 7 of those. So I'll use those too. So what I'm going to do is I got my thingy out. What is it called? I always forget what it's called. This thing. And I'm going to put the Oreos in here. Okay, so what I have is I'm not sure exactly how many I have, but it's 2 sleeves. It's probably it'll probably add up to like 2.5 sleeves of Oreos. So I have cream cheese that I just put in the microwave to soften it a little bit. A block of cream cheese. So I'm just going to open these up, put these in there, and then I'm going to crunch these up. Now these, I like these because these will have to stay in the refrigerator. There are certain ones that have to, because this has cream cheese in it, so it's okay. I can store them in the freezer or the refrigerator. Like, but I made those peanut butter balls I made yesterday. What are they called? Buckeyes. They're in the freezer actually. I put them in containers and put them in the freezer because still have like another 2 weeks before Christmas, and I don't want them to go bad or anything. But I want to get things made. So I've heard that you can freeze them and it's no problem or anything like that. So that's what I'm doing. So, yeah, so certain stuff I'm going to freeze, certain stuff I'll leave out. I made those sugar cookies the other day, and half of them are gone. So I got to start making them and accumulate them. Like, we can't be eating them right now because I need them for gifts. But they are there to enjoy as well, obviously. All right, so let me throw these wrappers out. So I'm just trying to keep a little bit more organized. This way I don't get stressed out. Because, you know, if you're not organized, you get stressed out very easily. Now let's throw this out. All right. Now this is going to make a lot of noise, so I'm not going to let you listen to all of it because I feel bad. But let's see. We want to check. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to come back in a second. All right, so that's done. So now I'm going to put in a block of cream cheese, and it's softened. I softened it up because I had it in the fridge. Get all that's in here. Can't leave any cream cheese behind. Right. Okay, so alright guys, this is perfect. Perfection. And this is how it's set up. See, it's set up. You mixed all the cream cheese in. Let me get a bowl and I'll put it in a bowl. Perfect. Nice and exactly how it's supposed to look. Perfection. So now what we're gonna do is, all right, so guys, I'm using my my yesterday's parchment paper. I gotta utilize it because I don't have a lot in there and I need to have it, so it's okay. I can use the other side, it's not a big deal. I would even use this side if I had to because it's only chocolate. I'm not worried about it. So I'm gonna wet my hands a little, my fingers a little bit. This way it the balls will not stick to my hands. So I'm gonna make these fairly like medium to small, not huge. I made the Buckeyes a little bit too big, and so I'm gonna make these a little bit smaller. You know, you live and you learn. You know, this is my first time making this, so I don't really know. But anyway, then what you do is you chill these up in the fridge. Now, in the fridge or the freezer, I think it's the freezer. Now, the recipe that I saw somebody do was they dipped it in white chocolate. I do not have white chocolate chips. I do not have white chocolate in my pantry right now, so that's not going to happen. So, I do have dark chocolate, so I might do dark chocolate. Not dark chocolate, you know, milk chocolate from yesterday that I have left over. So maybe I will either do that or I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do. I might do a glaze just to put over them. I don't know. But I don't have any white chocolate. I wish I did because I really would like to do that. And I could always freeze them and then get white chocolate and do that if I wanted to, but I'm not sure if I want to do that today. You know, I want to finish it, so. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to either do like a glaze on them, or because it's right now it's peanut butter and chocolate, so that's a lot. So if I put more chocolate on it, it might be too much overkill with chocolate. So I might just do like a glaze or something. Maybe I'll do like a cream cheese glaze or something. I have to look up a recipe for that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try to do something like that. Something different. So yeah. All right. So I'm just going to continue to roll these, and definitely better to wet your hands because it definitely works better when you wet your hands. It just comes off easier and it doesn't stick to your hands so much. And what could be better than Oreos? I mean, ugh, God, if I ate like this all year, I'd be freaking in the hospital. But you know, I don't overeat these things. I mean, you know, I might have a couple here and there. I definitely have some. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't overeat them. And you know why I don't too? Not so much because I don't want to, because I do want to. But if I have too many of this stuff, I don't feel good. Number one, I get the D word from the sleeve. Number two, it just doesn't make me feel good because my sugar goes up. And so I know my limit. You know, I mean, am I perfect? No. Will there be times when I will have too much? Yes. Because I'm a human being. So it's not, you know. But it is what it is. You know, the holidays are a little bit different. And of course, when it's not the holidays, we don't eat like this, you know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, guys. So, I have one tray in the freezer. I'm going to put these are the last of them. I'm going to put these in the freezer. As I'm doing that, I'm waiting for these to, you know, set up. This is very precarious here. As I'm doing that, I'm gonna pause a minute and I'm gonna go and look at a little cream cheese, see if I can find like a cream cheese icing or recipe, something like that to dip these things in. I think it'll be so good. I'm so excited. I'll be right back. All right, so guys, I looked it up. I'm gonna make a cream cheese icing for it, okay? So I'm just, I'm softening my cream cheese and I have to get powdered sugar. It's very, very simple. It's powdered sugar, vanilla, and cream cheese. And it also says you can use butter if you want. I don't think it, but it says you don't have to. So I'm gonna make it and taste it and see if it's okay without it. If it doesn't need it, then I'm not gonna use it because I wanna just save my butter. You know what I mean? But if I need it, I'll use a little bit of it. But I don't think I'm gonna go to. So it really doesn't give you it probably does. I didn't scroll down more, but I'm just gonna kind of wing it and make the icing as I go. I'm gonna put the cream cheese. I'm gonna put some powdered sugar and just see the consistency of it and see how it is, and then I'll go from there because I know the kind of consistency that I want. Oh, milk also milk. I need it to be on a little bit on the thinner side because I don't want it to be so thick on the balls. I want it to be kind of, you know, light, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let's get the milk out. I only have 2% milk. Yeah, I gotta get to the Dollar Tree and get some of those milks, the whole milks, the stable ones. I'm wondering, you know what I should do? I should mix it in my thing. Why wouldn't I do that? Yeah, since I was using it anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna rinse my thing off and do it right in there. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me wash that thing. I might as well do it right now. All right, guys. So what I did was I wiped this out a little bit with a paper towel. I didn't wash it because I just used it for the Oreos. So I just wiped out a little bit of the Oreos. So this way it doesn't have so many specks. Even if it has little specks, it is what it is. I'm not, you know, trying to win a contest here. Just trying to win my own contest. Linda. All right, let's get the cream cheese. Put the cream cheese in here. Come on. do powdered sugar. Kind of just do it as we go and see what the consistency is. What's going on with this? Oh. It's not on right. Why won't it work? It's plugged in. Something, oh, you know what's not right? It has to have this thing. If this thing isn't on it, then it won't go. Watch. There we go. See the consistency of it now. I think it's a little, I think it's watery. Yep, way too watery. Gotta put vanilla. I'm gonna put like a tablespoon. So as of right now, I'm gonna add a little bit more powdered sugar. I definitely want it where it sticks to it, but I don't want it so thick. Come on now. And this is probably going to be too much powdered sugar. Probably going to have to add more water. I have a feeling, but we'll see. Guys, if this is too loud for you, just mute it. Okay? Check it out. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, definitely needs to be. Definitely needs more. I had a feeling I put a little bit too much milk in there. All right, that's okay. That's all right, that's okay. We're gonna, just gonna use the rest of this. It's going to be delicious anyway, guys. All right, guys. I added a lot more powdered sugar, and to me it still is a little bit loose. So what I'm going to do is add 2 tablespoons of butter, because it said that butter does thicken it. So I just softened up 2 tablespoons, because I added a lot of powdered sugar in here, and it's still kind of not where I want it. So I always do this, always. So I'm gonna put this piece of butter in. This is like 2 tablespoons. And we'll mix this and see how this goes. I'm gonna pause because I don't want you guys to hear this noise. All right, guys, so I'm gonna add another 2 tablespoons of butter. Because it's definitely not where I want it to be, but I don't know if I want to keep putting powdered sugar in it, you know what I mean? I don't want to use all my powdered sugar, number 1. And number 2, you know, it is what it is, so. All right, so it's about right here. See, it's like, I think that's good because it is sticking to the spoon. So I think since it's sticking to the spoon, it will stick onto the little thingies. So let's just see. Those things have been in the freezer for a good half hour. I want to take them out and test and see what the story is now. Now, another thing that I didn't really think about was, oh, I'm trying to pull this out of the freaking plug. Really, Linda? Come on. Is I have to, I want to put them back in the freezer or the refrigerator, but I have to make sure that I have something to put them on because I can only fit, certain things in my freezer, you know what I mean? But what I can do is this. This is what I can do, guys. See, you gotta kind of think out of the box. Just straighten up yourself a little bit here. Move this over. Everything goes to the right here. And I gotta put my little truck on because I like to see it. There we go. So pretty. All right. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna take this like this. That wouldn't have been good. Let's try this out. And let's use this one, guys. Another reusing of stuff. Gotta do it, gotta do it, gotta do it. Gotta do it, gotta do it. Let's put some of the icing in here. Woo. Yeah, I think it's perfect. I really do. Like it looks watery still, but it's not. Yeah. All right, one more thing. One more thing. As we ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, I gotta play my Christmas music. Where's that other Gotsy plate? Oh, here. Okay. Let's do this. We gotta move some stuff. I have other stuff going on too. I'll show you. Maybe I'll show you. Okay, so let's do this. Is this gonna be okay, or is this too? This has cream cheese all over it. Let's just wipe this off. Okay. We're gonna put some red sprinkles. We'll put some green sprinkles. Is this not open? I thought it was open. It's open now, isn't it? Some green. Yes, I'm using my mouth. It's my thing, so, and I'm not doing anything derogatory. Oh Lord, I always feel like I have to defend myself. Terrible. Okay, all right, enough of that. All right, so let's trying to just think of a tool to use to take these. I don't know. Let's just see. All right, guys. You ready? Are you ready, Freddy? I'm ready. All right, let's dip this in. Dip it. Oh, Jesus. It's gonna make a mess. That's all right. That's all right. Where is it? Where are you? All right. So we're gonna just dip it. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe it's better just to sprinkle it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dip it and then sprinkle it. So this way you can see some of the white. You know what I mean? What is that? I think that's a piece of butter. Definitely not a ball. What's that? softened up enough. All right. So let it drip somewhat. Put it there. There we go. That's the ticket right there. That is the ticket. Putting some green on there. So I'm wondering if I should just suck it up. Use my clean fingers. Dip it. Let it drip. Just do a whole bunch of them and then sprinkle them. You know what I mean? At once, maybe. I think that's a better idea. And then what I want to do is stick these back in the freezer because I want them to set up. Now I don't know how, you know, the cream cheese icing is going to set up. It's not chocolate, so I don't know. I mean, I assume it will. It's icing, right? So we'll see. Trying to do it as fast as possible. Woo. Let's move this Scotchy thing out of here. Because you only have a certain amount of time. I mean, it's not going to dry up right away. You know, the icing, but I want to be able to get sprinkles on them. I guess with my other hand, I can do the sprinkles. Watch. Just to make them Christmassy. So I don't want a lot. Like the first one, I just put a lot because it's what I, you know, trying it out. But you don't need an enormous amount. And guys, you know what? These are homemade, so they're going to look homemade. I'm not worried about them looking professional because I'm not trying to win a baking contest or, you know, I'm doing this. This is homemade. This is from scratch. This is homemade. So if people want to see beauties, then, you know, I mean, I could do it beautiful if I wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary right now to do beautiful. I mean, I want it to be pretty and cute. Of course I do. I'm putting effort into this. I love doing this. And when I have more time, then I can do that. But I don't have that much time. So I'm just trying to get everything done and slips right off, right out of your hand. Because they're frozen and I want them to stay really, really cold. Woo! That one went back in. Not the end of the world. Yeah, when you put your butter in, make sure your butter is really soft. And mine was, but there was a part, I guess, that wasn't. Because there's a little piece of butter in here. I can feel that it's butter. That's all right. And I really don't want them sticking to each other. But let me wash my hands quick. Now I really want to dry my hands because I don't, otherwise the sprinkles, or what I can do with the sprinkles too is I can do this. Because my hands aren't really that dry right now, so let's do this. And then I can do green if I want. Just a little bit of green, and I'm going to put these back in the freezer and let them set up and see what the story is and how they come out. And that's it, guys. I get the other ones out. Yummy! See, the icing is coming off a little bit. That's what I was afraid of, but I think that's gonna happen. I really do. Got it. Seriously. Okay, these stuck together a little bit. Alright. That's okay. That's alright, that's okay. Alright. It's a big double one. And if you have grandchildren or nieces or nephews or kids, let them do this. They'll have so much fun. And this is what it's all about. They'll remember. If you ask my kids what they remember about their holidays and all that, they remember this kind of stuff. Baking and sharing and just having a good time. And that's important, you know. It's important. God, really? It's important for them to make memories that they'll sustain for the rest of their lives and that they can tell their kids too. I love that. I absolutely love that. I love that I have memories from my childhood. I mean, let's face it, not everybody has the best memories. Mine weren't 100% great all the time, but I do have memories that I can remember that make me feel good. My grandparents and my mom and, you know, my aunts and uncles. Just try and make some memories, that's all. It doesn't take much and it doesn't take a lot of money. I'm telling you, my kids and I, you know, my husband, we didn't have a lot of money raising them, and we wouldn't have, you know, sometimes we would be able to do things like, you know, go to arcades and all that stuff. But the majority of the stuff that we did was stuff that didn't cost money. We would take them to ride bikes at the schools, you know, and we would go to I'd make a little lunch and we'd go to the park and spend the day there, and they just loved it. And they loved it, they loved it, they loved it, and that's what they remember. And all they remember is Mommy and Daddy pushing them on the swing, you know, all that stuff. And that's the important stuff. In my view, anyway. Trying not to get these to stick together. I don't want them to stick together. Kind of difficult, but one more. And like I said, guys, they're not going to be perfect. Not a claim to be. I don't claim to be perfect. Let's do the red. I'm just going to do red because the green doesn't have the little cover thing, and I don't feel like wasting so much of it. So I'm just going to do red. Put them in here. And let's wait. Like another 5-10 minutes, and we'll take the other ones out and see how they come out, guys. All right, now, so they've been in the freezer for like 45 minutes, and they're not fully dry, and I don't think that they're going to be, because I think that the icing is just too wet for them. I don't think it's gonna work really, but they are what they are. And I guess I'll just leave them in there longer, but I'm just going to taste one for you. It still has the icing on it. Okay? I mean, it's going to be a little messy. I don't know. I definitely think, though, chocolate's probably a better choice. White chocolate. 1 second. Hey! 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 No! What are you doing? Oh! He's got a... Look at this, guys. Come here. Look, look. Look what he has in his mouth. No, that's an ornament from the tree. No, Cooper. Okay, let's go see what he did. Cooper, that's a bad boy. Maybe I should unplug the thing. Let's see what he did. He's acting like a puppy. Look what he did. He took balls off the tree. Hey, that's not what you do. That's a bad boy. That's a bad boy. Yeah. What's that about? Huh? You were bored? Those aren't your toys. Really? Guys, look at my lady. I love her. It's like having my mom right here with me. It's from my mom. Isn't she beautiful? Hey, hey, hey. No. Hey. That's a bad boy. You want to go out? Oh, God. What was that about? Can't believe you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know, he's always like passed by them and like would something broke off of here. He'd always like he rubs against the tree, but he never. Well, I mean, he did once in a while. He would play with something, but he took like 3 things off, and then he came running in with it. It's it's like, how can I be mad at him? He's so freaking cute. I want to smooch him, but he's so bad. Like he's 4. Like, you know, I mean, come on. He's not a puppy anymore. Oh, God darn it. He's not a puppy, but he's so cute. Really cool. Really, really, really. All of a sudden, I heard something, and I'm like, what the hell is that? What the heck is that? Oh, there you go. It was Cooper. Cooper, we're going to put this one somewhere else. I don't know. He's kind of big. Let's see if we can squeeze him up there. All right. There you go, guys. What are you going to do when you have animals? They're just so cute. All right, let's taste this now. I don't know. Things don't always go the way you want them to go, but it's okay. All right, where's that chocolate? Now he wants to come in. Where did I put that piece of chocolate? Oh, well, we'll just taste this one. All right. Yeah, see, it's wet. I don't think it's going to dry, but anyway. Mmm. Wow. That's so good. It's rich. It's like a truffle. The Oreo and the cream cheese. Oh, man. Amazing, guys. They melt in your mouth. Mmm. So good. So good. And like I said, you taste the icing, but definitely chocolate's probably going to be better. But hey, listen, they are what they are. I'm going to put them back in the freezer. I'm going to leave them in there a couple of hours. Let them really, really freeze and see if it gets, you know, gets set up. And that's it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. They were so easy to make, guys. Really, really simple. That's a recipe that I kind of made up myself, kind of, you know, whatever. So if you want it, let me know and I'll put it down below. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this Vlogmas. This was so much fun. This is so great. I'm doing another one tomorrow. Get ready for tomorrow's. It's going to be great. Even better than today. I guarantee you. All right, guys. Typical Create with Linda household here. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. I'm getting there, guys. I think I'm at 1665, which I'm so, so excited about. Thank you so much to everybody. Hi to my new subscribers. Hi to my old subscribers, to everybody. I love all of you. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me. And creating. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Vlogmas. Bye. 2023. Bye.